Where the satyrs are chattering, lips with their flattering, glimpse of the forest and hearts, all the beauty of marrow and cucumber narrow, and ceres will join in the dance. Where the satyr can flatter the flat leaf fruit and the gherkin green and the marrow, secondly the silence will settle between us, the like palaces hidden the lake, they shake those greenhouses shot by an arrow. Narrow the gardener seizes the pieces like traces for gilding the pottage and marrow. There the radish streets the strawberries, reaching the nips, high peaks in the shade, trampling and selling the circus, the teachers and turkers, Krakowiaks hid in the shade. Where in the haycocks the country links skate on to down to the roof of a bright yellow petticoat skated with leather and pheasants, self-feathers and straw, and bewildering many a leather mat. There they came, they towers and wines and showers, then tubing the dogs smoke flowers. Pumpkin and marrow and cucumber narrow have grown through the spangled showers. Melons as dark as cakes have their fountain waves, thick as gold honey and wrinkled as dark as had oral sunnies, and the usual view. I brought to the ring of 6 friends, silver jewels ran. Said Queen Venus, sightliness will settle between us, and nifs and obedience forestalled. With my bow and my quiver, each friendship will live up, for I don't understand it at all. Out of Babylon, hobby horses bone, the dumb-sky rhinoceros clump. Watch the courses of the breakers, rocking hawkers, learn with Lotus City, Venus on the settee of the horse and sea. Where Lord Tennyson and Laura's with their glory and free in a borealic epic in Victoria. She knew that Alice to a memorial took the colours of the floral and the borealic ice that could be Madam Venus, for whose sake from bark in the fatted emperor from Zanzibar. Where the golden book is laid for Asia, Africa, Cathay, or laid before that shady lady by the fibroid Shah. Captain Francis starters any water butt. King stood with Sir Bacchus perfect, drinking that black tart break. Looking on the tartan leafage by the ferry windies, fruitation on a river like a squirrel with a gold star. Queen Victoria sleeping chopped up on the rock, king's wolf of a waster to the story. This makes a horse is as sharp as any mix of butter, deeper than the drinks like quite as much as any content on the road. It's something that drinks, our hot as any content on the road. Jemima, Jocasta, Dinah and Deb walked with their father, Sir Joshua Jebb, an Admiral Red, whose only notion a butterfly poised on a pigtail ocean is of the peruqued sea who swell grapes on the flowerless roots of hell. Under the thin trees, Deb and Dinah, Jemima, Jocasta, and finer, their black hair seemed flat sleek to see than the young leaves of the springing bohea. Their cheeks were like nutmeg flowers, where swells like clouds in the foolish silver bells. They said, if the door you would only slam, or if papa you would want, say damn, instead of merely roaring avast, or boldly invoking the nautical blast. We shall now stand in the street hotel, watch and see, yes, the shutters that fell with a noise like amber softly sliding our moonlight glances through these gliding would see at her table 3 scene that's set. Nerina sitting at her toilette with eyelids closed as soft as the breeze that flows from gold flowers on the incense trees. The Admiral said you could never call. I assure you it would not do at all. He gets down from table without saying please, forgets her present to cross her T's. In short, her scandalous reputation has shocked the whole of the hellish nation, and every gentleman we shall see whom we should set our black bohea would stretch out a simian fingers to strike you, my dear, like a mandolin. For hell is just as properly proper as Greenwich, or as Bath or Joppa. When Don Pasquito arrived at the seaside, where the donkeys hide the tide gray, he saw a bandy-toed Joe in a black cape, whose slack shape waved like the sea. He just rode the streets and notably to silver like the sea. The lovely sheets of Jesus foam, Marijke notices that she will seal the things like a Babel before the leaf nations grew. So Joe put the pocket of her navel in the pocket of Flo the kangaroo. Through trees like rich hotels that bode of dreamless ease and cheese. Carrying the road and getting the road through marine scenes and sea. So the road is a long thing, or the other show heavy and loud. I'm following you, you're following right, my guns in charge. When Don Pasquito returned from the road end, where vanilla-coloured ladies ride. From Sevilla, his Mantilla, bride and young friend were forgetting their mentor and guide. For the lady and her friend from Matuque, in the very shady trees upon the sand, were plucking a white satin bouquet of fur, while the sand's grassy man bled in the wind. Don Pasquito hated where the leaves drip with sweet, for a word stung him like a mosquito. For what they hear, they repeat. Through gilded trellises of the heat of dolorous Eneth Manuthia Isabel Luthia mock tiglet flies. Lovely bird, won't you stay and sing? Flirting your sheened wing, peck with your beak and cling to our balconies. They flirt their fans flaunting. Oh, signs enchanting as music, then slanting their eyes. Like gilded or emerald grace, they take mantillas, cakes hiding their simian-shaped sides. Each lady asks what deal is done. Done becomes her textiles the quadrille. Surprise, there's siesta through gilded trellises of the heat spangles pelt down through the tangles of bell towers. Each dangles her castanet. Shutters fall while the heat mutters, like sounds like a mandolin or tinkled tambourine. Ladies, time dies. long steel grass. The white soldiers pass. The light is braying like a gnat. See the tall Spanish jade, with hair black as nightshade, worn as a cockade, flee. Her eyes gasconade and her gowns parade, as stiff as a brigade. Tee-hee. The hardened grain light, it's zebraed black and white. It will take away the slight and free. Tinge with a mouth organ sound, oyster soreness oozing round her flounces as they sweep the ground. Trumpet and the drum, and the marshal's orders come to make the people dumb. But we won't wait for Slight night, moonlight watered milk white bright, to make clear the declaration of our Pantheon vocation. Beside the castaneted sea, where stalks the Capitano, swaggered Bragaruccio, sword and mustachio. He is green as a cascada, and his hair is an armada. To the chain, come kiss me harder, he cried across the battlements as she heard our voices thin and shrill, and our steely grasses thrill. All the sound of the Yanika, where the Boca has the Pika, in the palace of the Queen chimes